family, career success, health, friends, and financial freedom. 25 years later, this still holds true for me. If you have not had your list of rocks, I would suggest and encourage you to develop one. Fourth, stick to the highest level of ethical standards. It is clear that in the competitive world as we are in today, delivering business result is highly critical. What is not as clear is that how to deliver the business result is equally or even more critical. At John Deere, our core values are integrity, commitment, quality, and innovation. We put integrity in everything we do. In John Deere Enterprise Strategy document, the only one word that is underlined is the word of how. That's the only one word in our strategy document that is underlined, the word of how. Business leaders at John Deere uphold themselves to the highest level of ethics in all we do. Why does the how matter? In Thomas Friedman's analogy, if you jump off the top of an 80-floor building, for 79 stores, you can actually think you're flying. It is the sudden stop at the end that always gets you. We can think of cases where companies and or individuals seem happily flying, but suddenly one day, all that have to come to a hard stop because they have violated laws, principles, or basic ethical standards. Requirement for following laws, values, principles, and believing in hard work without easy shortcut is still valid. Away from the basics. Worth reading is a book titled Why How We Do Everything Means Everything in Business and in Life. In a connected world, the writer said, countries, governments, and companies also have character. And their character, how they do what they do, how they keep promises, how they make decisions, how things really happen inside, how they connect and collaborate, how they endeavor trust, how they relate to their customers, to the environment, and to the communities in which they operate is now their fate. As you start a new phase of your life, how you approach all this will be your fate. I know that you all are among the best in upholding the high standard in this regard. Finally, life is short. Make sure treasure each day of your life to do things that contribute to bettering of the world and human flourishing. Season yourself so that you can see the whole world and enjoy the wide spectrum of life. Focus on just a few things that really matter. Most importantly, doing all this with respect to the how. After all, your life will get enriched and you'll become very successful. Thank you for listening and for inviting me to be part of this wonderful day. Again, congratulations. I wish you all the best.
I think Mr. Leo deserves another round of applause for those wonderful soon-to-be graduates, I hope you heard what the man said. You need your 5 rocks. Okay? So whatever you do, when you live, here, you got to get, your 5 rocks. Those are great, words of, wisdom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've now reached the most important and solid part of this whole commencement ceremony. And this is the conferring of the Master of Business Administration degree on the students. Now, for this very important part of the ceremony, we do need a provost. We need a provost to be present. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with who a provost is at the university, think of the chief operating officer of any company. Okay? That is a job that the provost does. So, Mrs. Gill kindly agreed to do double duty today. In addition to giving those wonderful remarks, he's also going to be our acting provost today. So, Mr. Gill, would you please join me on the floor? Acting Provost Leo, well, first of all, candidates, would you please rise at this point? And make sure that your tassel is to the right of your cap. Your tassel should be to the right of your cap. You're not graduates yet. Once we're done going through the ceremony, you move the tassel from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Acting Provost Leo, these candidates, having completed all the requirements for the degree, Master of Business Administration, are recommended to you by the faculty of the Henry B. Tippie College of Business for the conferring of this degree.
On the recommendation of the faculties of the Henry B. Tippie College of Business, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree of Master of Business Administration as qualified and designated.
You can now, will the graduates please be seated? And you can now move, your tassel from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. So you now have the realm of boy. No one is going to take that away from, you. The provost, has acknowledged, Okay. At this point, I want to introduce an important member in this partnership. Remember, the program that is run by the School of Management is really a true partnership. Partnership among several entities. Certainly you are the students, okay? Faculty, the staff, and very importantly in this case here, we have 2 staffs. One staff in Iowa, and the other important staff is represented by the staff of China Education Group here in Hong Kong, in order to make things happen. So at this point, it is a real pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Charles who is the chair and CEO of CEG, to say a few words and make a few remarks. I know Charles is really itching to want to do so. So Charles.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jinghui. As you all know, Iowa is a wonderful place. I just went to Iowa about 2 weeks ago. I met with Jay, Chuck, and also the provost and a few associate deans and associate provosts at Iowa. They are all very excited to know that CEG is working with TVB school once again, and we're graduating our first class since our recorporation. So I I'd like to congratulate all of you on behalf of China Education Group. Today is a special day because we're hosting our first MBA graduation class since Tippie and CEG are working together. Time flies. It has been about a decade since CEG introduced Tippie MBA to Hong Kong in 2001. I'm sure you're proud of the degrees you have earned, as this is a reward of your efforts that we will treasure for the rest of your lives. To arrive at this milestone of your journey of life, you will have worked hard and made sacrifices. To earn your degree, many of you have managed a challenging schedule, juggling your professional and family responsibilities as well as classes, coursework, and exams. All of this prepared you for continued success in business and life, and to make a difference. As I was thinking about this year's commencement, I wondered what difference your class will make to companies, your communities, and even society at large. How will you leave the world a better place than you found it? Today's MBA degree recipients have found ways to make the world a better place. This is a great time for you to say thanks to those who care and those who helped shape what you have become. Your husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. As we can all see today, they're all here for you to hear. Members of the class 2010, your connection to the University of Iowa Tippie School of Management does not end after today. Now that you're part of this network and a member of the Alumni Association, I encourage you to stay involved with Tippie International MBA program. Help us make Tippie International MBA even stronger in Hong Kong and Asia. As a side note, we'll be offering periodical talks by Tippie faculty when they visit Hong Kong, and also all the faculty members will come from Stanford and Harvard will come through Hong Kong. So we'll keep you posted on those programs. Hopefully, your relationship with Tippie does not end today, and you will continue to stay involved with CEG and with Tippie faculty, and also with your fellow friends and classmates. Support the school whenever you can, in whatever way you can, so that we can provide a great education to future generations and to continue to build the value of your degree, and to make sure people know you went to the graduate school and speak with pride that Tippie MBA played in your success. Graduates, as you go from here to pursue your dreams and aspirations, remember that the only limits that you can achieve are those you place on yourselves. I wish you all the very best as you soar with fulfilled dreams in your continued adventure of life. So, congratulations on your graduation, and the best of luck in your careers and your lives. Thank you. From now on, Tony will read the graduate names for the class of 2010.
So I'm going to call upon each individual graduate, and when you hear your name, just come forward to the stage and receive your MBA degree from Professor Jay Sa-Aadu. And the first graduate, and I would like to invite to come is Mr. Chen Zhong Tat Victor.